You got your own vlog going on right here? Vlog going on here. Like, subscribe, and comment. That's right.
Hi, this is Allie Catch, and you're watching Cool TV.
Talking back, a detonator. Programming us since before our hickory dickory. Vile, vulgar, and viciously feeding into you visibly.
What is up, everybody, and welcome in to our Backlash prediction show. I am Mr.Broll, holding down the fort here at Cool TV, because we got to provide you with the prediction show, and we cannot do it with none other than, I feel like they have kind of like become like our prediction show crew, because I guess you could say they're old reliable, but they are the best of the best. I feel like we have a little bit of a Queen's Court invasion going on here, minus our tribal queen, Bree, who wasn't able to make it, but she has good reasons. But, boys, of course, I am joined by Michael Duplessis and none other than Husky Rhodes. How are we doing, boys?
Doing awesome, man.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us. This is gonna be a fun little banger that we got here.
A little banger of a backlash here. So let's just get right into the meat and potatoes of it, right? And start talking backlash. That's what brings us here tonight. So looking at backlash, one thing I want to bring up before we get into any of the matches, this is going to be the first backlash back in the United States in a couple of years. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, that's right. Because they did the one in Paris, and then there was
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah, because the Bad Bunny match, right?
Yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I kind of figured with them doing like the Puerto Rico one and then the one in Paris, I was like, oh, okay, this might be one of the international pay-per-views going further. But I think it's kind of cool, especially with it, with the man on our screen right now who's going to be main eventing, and it's in his hometown. Like, that crowd's going to go batshit for him.
Oh yes, his family's going to be in the front row. That's just going to go crazy.
Man, John Cena going to make his wife cry. Dude, it's going to be a whole.
I hope he punches Bob. Is Bob alive?
Bob, yeah, Bob's still kicking.
I hope he punches Bob in the face.
He just beats the shit out of Cowboy Bob Orton.
And I need Bob to have the cast on too.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, Cena said he was going to ruin wrestling, and maybe that involves Cowboy Bob Orton.
I was going to say, him attacking the Hall of Famer would be crazy.
I hope not. There's got to be an interaction, though. I mean, we don't want to. We need to save that for as we're getting into our main event. But that being said, there's got to be an interaction, and hopefully maybe there will be.
Yeah.
So it is. I think it's interesting because I was with you, Husky. I kind of thought like, okay, Backlash is just going to kind of become the international pay-per-view, and which the past two crowds at Backlash have been like nuts,
crazy, dude.
So, which I mean, the international crowds always seem to be
way better than us in the States.
Yeah,
it's because they aren't jaded.
Yeah,
because they don't come over there all the time. It's only like a couple times a year they ever go through like Europe and shit. So like whenever they do get there, those motherfuckers are hungry for it, and they're chanting the entire time. Like, they're kind of making it about them, but not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're letting you know, like, hey, we're here to have a good time, and we're watching it. Don't piss us off though, because we're Europe and we're mostly fucking football hooligans.
Yeah.
So we'll jump the barricade, brother. Give us
We've
some
been
shit.
we've been drinking pints since we were 15.
Listen,
15?
listen,
Try
we've been at the pub all
Legally.
day.
Legally.
Try 9.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
we've been at the pub since 7 a.m. We are lit. Let's go.
All right. All right, but let's get right into it. So first match we're gonna take a look at here.
Ah,
We have Dirty, or I guess is he still Dirty Dominic Mysterio? Some
yeah.
may say no, but I
Yeah.
still call him Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Against Penta for the Intercontinental title. Um, so Dom just won this belt at Mania, but I mean Penta's red hot here. Um, I could almost see this match going either way. Um, but Mike, I'll start with you. What say you? What's your prediction for this match here?
So I have a few things.
Okay.
They need to get back on Dirty Dom, back on that heel train, because
mhm.
that pop at Mania was very babyface esque.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, him still being part of the heel Judgment Day. So I think Dom's gonna win this, but you also don't want to give Penta a loss, like second pay per view in, third pay per view in. So I think it's gonna be Dom winning by DQ or Penta winning by DQ. Dom still keeps his title.
Mm-hmm.
So I had Penta winning, but Dom's keeping that championship.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Uh, Husky, what are you thinking with this match?
I do think it's a little early to take the belt off of Dom. I wouldn't mind seeing Penta with a belt. Wouldn't mind it at all. Also, shout out to Adam Jones from Tool for playing guitar on Penta's new version of his theme song. It whips ass. And also, there's pictures out of Adam Jones playing with Tool dressed as Penta. And
Yeah.
that's cool as shit. But I think Dom's gonna win this one. I think I kind of agree with the actually Penta winning by DQ and Dom still keeping the belt. I think Finn Balor is going to get involved.
Yeah,
I definitely
is
think
because I do think Finn's the one taking that belt off Dom.
or it could go one of two ways. Finn comes in and attacks Penta, or Finn turns uber heel and attacks Dom,
Yeah,
setting up where
Dom and Finn.
Dom still keeps the belt. It doesn't have Penta really jobbed out, and we can build towards Money in the Bank or SummerSlam with Finn and Dom. And yeah, I think you're right with that too, Mike. I think that Finn will probably be the one to take the belt off of him.
They've been building that little heel turn. For months now.
They've been teasing it big style.
Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie. I think you boys have swayed me a little bit here, because I came into this and my heart's still a little torn, because I kind of like the Dominic still just being like Dirty Dom and still getting cheered though, kind of like the mania pop that he got, and
Mm-hmm.
so I almost just wanted Dom almost to win clean almost, but I don't know. I'm starting to sit here and I'm thinking about the story and everything, and I'm like, if
And
Finn
I
causes,
don't know if y'all watched Raw on Monday, but during one of the interviews, in the background of the interview, Finn Balor was talking to a one Roxanne Perez.
Huh. I did not catch that.
Yes.
Huh.
Interesting.
Finn's always in the background doing some shady stuff, man.
That's why you can't trust him. I haven't trusted this man since he created the Bull Club by turning on Tamaguchi. I don't trust Finn.
You can't trust him. So I'm gonna echo your sentiments a little bit. I definitely feel like Dominant's retaining the belt. Now, I think I gotta agree with you guys. I think it's gonna be like Penta winning by DQ, and it's gonna just cause it could be caused by Finn and cause more and more ripples within the Judgment Day. Now, let me ask you this real quick though. Is that with Finn doing that though? If that does happen, that's kind of gonna make Dominic more of a babyface, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
could be a
I
win-win
think
here.
backstage realized that Dom can be babyface now, and it's gonna work with that pop that happened at Mania. Because let's be real, Dominic's first babyface run with his dad was cringe as fuck.
Everyone hated him.
Oh yeah.
With passion.
You forgot that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember the tag run.
Yeah.
And
That was that.
yeah, it was oof.
So
It was also during the dark period of WWE.
yeah,
That whole pandemic,
It's true.
bad wrestling.
Yeah.
And it didn't help matters that everybody was like, this kid sucks. And then they turn him heel and they're like, he's good at a heel, but this kid still sucks. And then they're like, all right, we'll put the belt on him. All right, fuck it. We love this kid. We love him now.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But so one way or another, it sounds like we're all in agreement that Dirty Dom is walking out of Backlash, still your Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moving on to our next one here.
Ooh.
We have another singles bout here. I gotta be honest. Did not have this one on my bingo card that this was going to be a match that was happening, one, this year, and two, like on a freaking pay-per-view. We got a one, and I will say it. He's my boy. He's former Colt. He is like the best punter that ever played in the NFL, in my opinion. He was a freaking punter, and he had more swagger than, I don't know. I can't think of a good example, but
He had more swagger than 90% of the quarterbacks in the NFL.
Exactly. Dude had some freaking moxie.
He definitely had more swagger than the quarterback he played for.
It's true.
And
look, Peyton Manning is the whitest human being to ever live.
And I'm related to that quarterback.
You're related to Peyton Manning?
That's the whole thing. We'll talk after the show. Yes.
Word. All right.
Now hold on. You cannot just drop a bomb like, I'm related to Peyton Manning, and then be like, oh, we'll talk after the show.
That man means something to us.
We're like second or third cousins. I've met his dad. Like, my grandma's maiden name is Manning. And yeah, it's a whole thing. My dad doesn't talk to that side. They don't talk to the Manning side. It's a whole situation.
Okay. We don't need you to get into all that, but okay.
Yeah.
We did need you to get into how closely related.
Yeah.
No, not that close.
That man has done so much for my hometown.
Yeah.
So if we're we're going off the rails here, if we're throwing things of who we're related to, supposedly I'm related to Babe Ruth, distantly, supposedly. So.
Well, I mean,
oh yeah,
of course, distantly. That dude's like 500 years old.
Yeah, obviously, but yeah, supposedly it's kind of same situation, like third cousin twice removed on your grandmother's side, and everything like that. So
I share a birthday with Babe Ruth.
Hey, there you go.
And Bob Marley.
Nice.
Makes sense for my lifestyle.
It really does.
I'm a big dude and I like to burn plants. Um,
But so
this match is going to be insane, by the way.
Yes.
isn't it though? Like we have Pat McAfee versus arguably one of the best wrestlers alive, best pure wrestlers alive, Gunther. Like I gotta say, I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm a little worried for Pat here.
I'm not.
Like
Pat's had a
I
few matches. He's had a
I don't.
few, but
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 like Gunther Gunther's chops are a real thing.
that's what I'm
Like
saying. It's like,
they're
yeah, you
they're
had that sick ass match with Adam Cole in NXT. You went through War Games. You ain't eating a chop. Roddy Strong didn't get you that fucking good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna light your ass up.
like like his chest. I fully anticipate is gonna look like chopped meat after this match.
You remember Brian Danielson in the Greatest Royal Rumble when his fucking chest looked like fucking ground beef?
Yes.
That's gonna be Pat's entire fucking torso, dude. And Pat's a big dude too.
Hmm
Like IRL, he's a big boy, and he's gonna get lit the fuck up in this match. I think Pat's gonna win though.
You think Pat's
Somehow.
gonna win?
Oh
I
yes,
think
I
Pat's
also have
gonna
Pat
win.
winning.
I think
Really?
Pat will win.
Yes. So me and Doug talk about this on Netflix and Raw. There's
Uh-huh.
been on Raw. There's been crash out seasons. Seth has had a crash
A
out
lot.
season. CM Punk has had a crash out season. Uh, Roman's had a crash out season. I think we are getting into the Gunther crash out where he just is pissed off and the anger's getting to him that he's losing the J, he's losing the so and so, he's not that man anymore. And I think his anger and his ability to show off is going to cost him this match.
Hmm.
And
It's interesting.
Pat's going to sneakily win this.
Am I the only one that like feels like if Pat wins this, like it needs to be like a small package, like
Yeah,
something
that's what
like
I'm saying. It's going to be like a sneakily small package or you know, something like it might be something where Gunther costs himself.
hmm. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest here. This is like I don't want to bet against my boy, but I must like my honest prediction is I feel like Gunther's gonna win. I I mean
You don't
I
see
would
Pat
love it.
making it out.
I would love it if Pat won, but I don't know. It's Gunther. Like I don't know. I remember when bet against Gunther at WrestleMania. I thought Sheamus was gonna beat him in that three-way like 2 years ago, and
Oh yeah.
no, like I don't know how I can form like my prediction bet against him, but it's like I feel like I'm like torn of like listen to your heart, but like I don't know. It's Gunther. It's the ring general. Uh, but tell you what, I would love to see Pat win. It would be dope. But and if Pat wins, Gunther is gonna spiral. It's gonna be a big crash out for
Fun for
sure.
TV.
He's choking everybody out. It's
All
gonna be
right.
Gunther that's gonna be the one to get Nick Aldis back in a ring.
Probably. That'd be fire. I ain't gonna lie,
Okay.
that
Like
match would be
if that's the
so.
case, like yeah, sign me up because I'm super big fan of that. So
It's either we're gonna get a match out of Nick Aldis or Adam Pierce, one of the two.
yeah,
Either one. I'm down for it because they're
Either
both
one, dude.
weird.
Both former NWA champions, dude. Fucking get them in the ring.
yeah.
You know they can
All
still
right.
go.
Next one here. So for the women's intercontinental title, we have Lyra Valkyria versus the man Becky Lynch, or Becky Hogan, as some people have started to call her.
Her, have y'all watched the interview?
Her
Remember her
going
talking
off
about
about
this?
that shit.
Yeah.
She
Talk
got
that shit, Becky.
pissed.
God.
Yeah.
Hogan's taken a lot of losses in the last 5 days.
Hey, deservingly so. Like
Very much so,
the
but it's
the
been
man fucking
hilarious to
deserves
see.
it. So if we say one thing
It's
on this
Fuck
show,
Terry.
on this channel, it's fuck Hulk Hogan, fuck Terry. Like,
Fuck you and your fucking weird, shitty fucking shoot fight company that you and Eric Bischoff are trying to start. Fuck you, you fucking dork.
Salute to Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, that fucking shit with Shelton Benjamin's hilarious. And then MVP, I'm sitting here with my friend Benjamin Shelton.
God, you dick MVP.
He's like, ooh, I better
uh,
not say that. He's gonna get mad.
uh, but so I know XOJ's feelings on this. He is screaming to the rooftops. He hates Becky Lynch right now. Um, but am I right in seeing everyone's thinking here that Becky's walking out with the title? Are we in agreement there or
Yeah.
no?
Yes, sadly, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
But I
mean,
don't think that this is over.
No.
I don't know that it is either. But here's let me put my long-term booking cap on here, my thinking cap on. I don't know that this is over, but I feel like all roads for this lead to Becky versus Bailey, and
It better. The way
I
Bailey got fucked over, it better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all of these, like a lot of these interviews and like the stuff that's being reported of like Bailey not feeling like she's on the same level as Charlotte and Becky and yada yada yada. I think it's all been done. I, I want to say like with purpose, but I feel like it is like a real thing. Um, but I feel like they're gonna use it because I feel like that's when storytelling and like wrestling is at its best, was when the lines of reality and like storytelling are blurred. So I feel like it leads to. I'm not saying that Bailey's coming out at the end of this match or anything, um, to like challenge, like say that she's challenging Becky, but I feel like that's where we're heading. Um, and I
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I think it's going to be an amazing feud. Like I really do. I think it's going to like finally put Bailey in everyone's eyes, like at the same level, if not above, like Becky and Charlotte. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
That could just me being naive, trusting the process. Um, but I don't know. That's just me. I feel like I can see the tea leaves, and feel like I see why they're doing what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope I'm right, and I hope it's all like worth the payoff, and that this just wasn't I don't know, a heel turn just to have a shocking moment on the Raw after WrestleMania.
Right. Yeah.
Uh, but uh, boys, you got. So I think we've all agreed that Becky was walking out the champ. You got anything
Yes.
else you want to throw in about this
No.
match before we move on to the next one?
Yeah. I
Not
think.
really, no.
Yeah. I think we're good. Yeah.
All right. This next one here. This is probably the match I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
And like we were saying before we jumped on here, uh, it's because it's got Jacob Fatu in it. I mean, like it's got freaking Jacob Fatu in it, so you know
Yep.
it's gonna be awesome. And not to mention, you also have LA Knight, yeah, in there. and you have Drew McIntyre, and you have bisexual Undertaker, Damian Priest, in there as well. Um, I'm super excited for this match. Like we were talking about before we started, like I feel like Jacob Fatu is like already had like his coming out party, but like I feel like we're about to take it to another level here in this four-way match here. I think this match is just gonna like be insane. I think there's gonna be moments where it's like somehow, some way, it's like 3-on-1, and like they're just not able to keep Jacob Fatu down. It's like they get him down, and then next thing you know, he's back up and like jumping off the top rope or something crazy, doing some
Yeah.
like flippy shit, or something. Like I feel like this is the Samoan werewolves. Like I feel like he's putting his stamp even more so like right here and now, in this match. Um, I'm excited for this. I think this one's going to be the show stealer.
Yep.
Um, what are your thoughts on this match, Husky?
Yeah, these four dudes are gonna beat the ever living shit out of each other, and
Facts.
it's gonna be awesome from beginning to end. And yeah, you're gonna get a lot of crazy interaction with Drew and Damian Priest, and then obviously Jacob Fatu took the belt off LA Knight, so there's still plenty of heat there. It's gonna go nuts, but I think that the champ is still going to retain here. They're not gonna take that belt off of him this quick. Nope, no way.
No.
That'd be like the worst decision they could make, in my opinion.
Yeah, it would completely kill it. It would completely kill his momentum.
We we uh we haven't talked about this yet, but like, do you think maybe this one opens the show to get
I
the
think
crowd
so.
going?
I think this is
Yeah,
gonna open the
hot
show.
opener. Yeah,
Yeah.
if they open with this, that's hot open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
would
don't want
think.
this to go on right before the main event.
Because
Yeah,
yeah, it'll murder the main event.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it's
yeah. I think.
best to have this in the first two matches on the card, because otherwise that crowd's gonna be fucking crickets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting how they stack this card, because I mean there's only 5 matches on this card, so it definitely be interesting. But so Michael, what's your prediction for this one?
Oh, Jacob's retaining. Right. Just because you don't want to kill Jacob's momentum, and well, he's part of the family that has the co-owner of the company on the board. So,
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
you know, that
yeah,
Fatu Anawai name is good for the kid.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I 100% agreement. Jacob's retaining, and in my opinion, I think it's just gonna be a massive showing, and I think this is gonna be the match everybody's talking about,
Oh,
um,
absolutely.
Mhm.
after Backlash, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, one last time,
Do 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 do.
John Cena versus Randy Orton in Randy Orton's home freaking town. One last time, these rivals are going to go at it one more time. John Cena, the never before seen 17-time world champion. But you know who's not too far behind him? Is Randy. Could it be? Could it be destiny for Randy to take the title off Cena? I don't know. Could be. I don't think it's going to happen,
Nope.
but I do. Here's what I want from this match, in my opinion. Boys, play the hits. Give me a nostalgia act. I don't care if this is a 5-star match or not. Play the hits. Tell a story. do what you do. Now let's go home and give Randy freaking Orton his flowers. Gosh darn it!
Yeah.
That crowd's gonna love him.
Oh yeah.
His entrance is gonna be probably one of the moments of the night for sure.
It is gonna shake that arena.
But
That decibel meter gimmick that they had at Mania, if they did one for Backlash, it's gonna explode when Randy Orton comes out.
yeah, I mean, for me personally, I would love to see Randy here. Like, and I'll say this: I think if there was anyone to break this record now held by Cena, I think it should be Randy. If it was to ever happen, I think it should be Randy. I don't know if it's ever going to, but I don't think Randy gets one here. I mean, we're just starting with John, but even though I feel like I know the outcome of this match, I'm still uber stoked for this match just to see him one last time. Michael, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I hate to let people get pissed off. Actually, I don't mind it at all. John Cena's trying to kill the business, he said. This is going to be just as bad as that main event at Mania.
Oh.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Cena's going to win, but it's going to be just as bad, if not worse. And he said he wanted to kill the business.
Think Travis Scott's coming out again?
I hope not that. I hope it's not that bad. Because, Travis Scott, his music and his shoes can all go to hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be real bad.
I mean, the dude's got a cool record label name. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I mean, Cactus Jack Records is cool as shit, but
So yeah.
Are you telling me Mike? Are you telling me I'm not going to get my Nostalgia Act play the hits? And
I would be shocked if we do. But I read a fun fact today.
Okay.
Randy Orton has RKO John Cena the most out of anyone in his career with 41 times.
That's crazy. 41 times.
Yeah.
You think one of those 41 times he would have seen it coming?
You'd think, right?
But it's out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
Every single time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All
I
right.
read that today and I was like, that's crazy.
All right, Husky, what are you thinking for this one? Give me some good news here.
I desperately want Randy Orton to win this. I really do. Because heel John Cena is not doing it for me. At all. But something is going to happen. Some sort of fuckery is going to happen. And Randy Orton's counting the lights. I don't want John to win this, but John's going to win this. It's like Mike was saying, he's trying to kill the business. He's probably going to give a dog shit performance, not even try. And it's just going to end bad. It's all going to end bad until he either drops the belt or he leaves. It's all going to end bad. I don't want to be a bummer. But I guess I have to be a bummer. Because fuck you, John.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of bummed out now. Kind of bummed out.
I'm bummed out because the man with a fucking bald spot is ruining my fucking joy.
Gosh darn you, John. Why can't you just go off and be freaking earnest in a movie or something? Please.
Dude, yeah, just go be Jim Varney in the biopic. Like, and go make another season of Peacemaker and go fuck off somewhere, dude. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
That's
No, no,
hilarious.
no fucking kidding. I love Peacemaker. Like, John,
I
come
love
on.
Peacemaker. Peacemaker rules, but god damn it, John, you're killing me.
But so sounds like all in agreement here that whether we like it or not, John Cena is going to walk out here champion somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how deflated we
So
sound. Just, yeah.
before we close this up here, um, let me let's do we think we're gonna get any like surprises here or
No.
anything or um, any returns? Like, let me ask you this: would you be entirely shocked if like after Randy and John, Cody returned?
Huh. I don't know.
What? I
I
would
mean,
be very.
I could
Yeah.
see it. I kind of hope it doesn't happen, but I could see it.
Yeah, I could see it happening.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
like,
he's gonna have to come back sooner or later to get his look back.
yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel like Cody should. I think it's good that they've had him off for a while.
Yeah.
Uh, in my opinion, this would probably maybe be too soon, but I mean, I would
Have him come
understand it
back
if,
at like SummerSlam.
yeah.
Or what, Money in the Bank?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Because John will do something to Money in the Bank.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I just thought of something.
You're always thinking.
Hear me out.
All right.
CM Punk wins Money in the Bank and cashes in on John.
I would fucking love
Ooh.
that.
Cashes in on John, beats John for the belt, runs through the crowd just like he did the last time.
Hey,
Give
there's
it to
only
me.
there's only
Paul, book
one
it.
there's only one place that cash in can happen, and
In
it's in
Chicago.
Chicago.
In Chicago, yeah.
But do they have anything in Chicago?
I don't know. If
Uh,
Money in the Bank's in Chicago, fucking do it, coward. Fucking
they
do it.
they always go to Chicago. Like,
They're gonna be there at some point.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know if Money in the Bank's there or not, but
So we have.
but yeah, that would be dope.
I would
I,
love it.
So the
I love
next
how we got a
pay-per-views.
I love how we got a Money in the Bank like prediction.
Money in the Bank
Uh,
is in Los Angeles.
Fuck.
yeah,
Never mind.
Night of
well,
Champions is
it's
in
okay.
Saudi.
He can still win the Money in the
Yeah,
Bank there and then
he can
cash.
still do it.
Yeah,
This is just, hey,
So
remember when this happened?
yeah, supposedly we get an Evolution pay-per-view in July,
Oh yeah, that's
and
right. I heard about that.
SummerSlam in Jersey, Clash in Paris,
you,
Crown Jewel.
you know something else I just thought of too. Like Seth Rollins and his new group, they're not booked on
Yeah,
this show at all. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
wouldn't be
that's
surprised
right.
if they try to make a power play in some sort of way. But
I speaking of um that group, I think we get Becky in that group
Yeah,
after she wins this belt.
I can see
yeah,
that.
A heel
yeah,
couple hasn't been on WWE TV in a while, and I think Seth and Becky would be amazing in that role.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
actually, that hmm,
Yeah,
Big
I'm
time
into it.
Bex and this Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I completely agree. Um, But that being said, I think Backlash, it's going to be a solid show. I think it's not going to be necessarily the show that we all are talking about at the end of the year or anything, but I do think it will be a solid show, and I think it is. We're gonna at least get a moment. I feel like with John and Randy, at least when they're first staring off, and even though you
Yeah.
you both have discouraged me and told me I'm not getting my nostalgia playing the hits, and he's gonna
If
ruin
it
wrestling.
happens, I will be the first to admit that I was wrong. But I
Yeah, I
just,
will. I will gladly message you and be like, I've never been more happy to be wrong.
But
yeah.
They
but
gave us
it,
they
it
gave us 2010 WWE again.
it's gonna be okay because we got Jacob Fatu booked on this card in a 4-way. Like I
Yeah.
said, that's the match I'm most excited for. I feel like it's gonna be awesome. Uh, at the end of the day, there's only 5 matches on this card, so I'm like also like probably not gonna be like a super long like pay-per-view. So probably like
No,
around 3 hours. So I can live with that. Not gonna have to go to bed too late. Um, but yeah,
exactly.
um, I'm excited for it. Let us uh, let us know what you think. Let us know what you're excited for on Backlash in the comments. Thank you so much for checking out our Backlash prediction show. Michael and Husky, thank you so much for joining and helping out.
Of course.
Hope you all have an awesome weekend and enjoy Backlash. Catch you next time.